What is FlowiseAI? Finally, now that we understand what LangChain is, how to build in large language models, now we are ready to create and rapid prototype our applications. We are going to be using FlowiseAI. This is a wrapper, like we said in the previous chapter, that has been built around LangChain framework. And that is going to allow us to rapid prototype our applications by simply dragging and dropping boxes and creating interactive chatbots. This is going to cut our development time by a lot. However, a disadvantage of this that it is not very well documented and there is not a lot of information about how to do this. That's why I'm here and that's why I'm making this video course, to also help you create and fast track your learning on this application. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to install FlowiseAI, and there is nothing simpler than installing FlowiseAI. What we have to do is go to Start. We have different ways that we can approach this, so we can either create a clone out of this, or we can fork this project. So if we fork this project, I have already forked this project for myself, but if we create a fork of this project when there is updates, since this is quite a active project, meaning that there has been an update an hour ago, and if you want to have the latest updates, the latest integrations and so on, I suggest that you fork this project. Now, to create a fork, you will have to do create a new fork, and that will give you the ability to create a repository where you when you wanna create your fork and use the exact same code. This is good because the next time that you want to get the updates are going to be inside of your repository. But the negative side is that you're going to lose any changes that you want. Another way of installing this would be also just to download the zip file. So to download the zip file, you would just go to the code and download the zip file. The installation instructions are pretty easy. There is a quick start way, a Docker way, and a different way, or a more developer way if you need to change the code inside of LangChain. Now, we're not going to be changing the code just off right now. We are just going to use the quick start guide and set it up using just one command, basically. There is one requirement. Now we have to install Node.js. The installation for Node.js is pretty straightforward. It's available for Windows, Mac, in different versions of it. I suggest that you get the latest version or the recommended version for most users. So in this example, we have to get something that is higher than 18.0, just like the requirements suggest. Now, the requirements of installing FlowiseAI suggest that it should be anything higher than or equal to this. Now, I have tried it on lower versions of Node.js and it did not work. Therefore, I suggest that you, if you have already Node.js installed, that you update your Node.js to something that is at least this version or above. Once you have downloaded the folder, you can extract the information that you want. This is going to create a local version of FlowiseAI, and everything that is left to do is for us to install FlowiseAI on our computer. To install FlowiseAI on the computer, it is extremely simple. We just have to run one command, which is npm install FlowiseAI from the folder where we have installed or uploaded FlowiseAI. Let me show you what that is. So in our example, we have FlowiseAI main. I'm going to rename this and I'm going to call it FlowiseAI main 2 because I already have a version. I'm also going to move this to where I keep all of my development. So I'm going to move it in C drive under develop and right here. Now, once we have downloaded FlowiseAI and unpacked it, I have put it inside of the directory that is convenient for me. What we have to do next is we have to start the terminal. We are going to start the terminal and navigate to the directory that we installed FlowiseAI. So in my example, it was in the FlowiseAI directory. So I'm going to navigate to that directory, and in here we are going to run this command, npm install g FlowiseAI. I have already run this command, therefore I don't need to do it again. What I will do is I will launch and start FlowiseAI. Now I can launch and start FlowiseAI by launching the script or by creating a batch. I'm going to show you how to create a batch in the next video. So to start Flowise, all we have to do is click enter, and this is going to launch Flowise on our local machine. Now, I have already initialized it in another instance. So let's see if Flowise is running. So we are going to go to localhost 300 and see that we have Flowise that is running. This means that right now I can create all of the different chatbots. It is deployed on my machine, and my machine is working as a server. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.